Hello and welcome back to Pandering Hour. I am your host, Anthony Martin, and today on Pandering Hour, we are going to be looking into Cyprus, not Greece. Ranked number 31 on the Human Development Index, Cyprus. Uh, let's see what there is to talk about. Um, Cyprus. Okay, I've never seen those words before. I feel like I knew someone from Cyprus, or one of these sort of like weird spots, you know? Cyprus. So first off, where is it? I've heard it. I know it's... Oh, it's in the Middle East? Whoa. Wait, looks like this part is Cyprus, but this part is not. What is this part? What is this? What what country is that? Are these all their own countries? Huh. Okay. So, don't know much about Cyprus. By the way, welcome back. I got a new camera. Hope you love my luscious locks and beautiful hair. I got the green screen working. I got things are working. Things are look at me. Look at me. I can see myself now. I'm hanging out right next to Lebanon. Oh, you guys can't see that at all. There we go. Now, I'm getting better at this. I'm gonna get better at this. I know you guys are like, "You fucking sucks at this." I'm gonna get better at this. I promise. Okay. So, Cyprus. Let's start off with the fun facts. Cyprus. 51 interesting facts. Okay. Cyprus, officially the Republic of Cyprus, is an island country in the eastern Mediterranean, has an area of 9,000 square miles. Nicosia is the capital, largest city. Greek and Turkish are the official languages. The official currency is the euro. Has no bordering countries. Well, yeah, it's in the middle of fucking nowhere. It's like bordering. So that's Africa. It's like a European African area. There's Turkey, there's Syria, there's little Cyprus. Okay, Cyprus is officially the Republic. Who cares? Um, Third largest and third most populous island in the Mediterranean. Oldest water wells, largest bank in Cyprus. Okay, it's owned by the Orthodox Church. Ooh. Let's take a look at that. The Church of Cyprus. The Greek Orthodox, actually I think Greek Orthodoxy is pretty legit. I have a friend who is he does Greek Orthodox. He doesn't do like normal Orthodox. I think this means that they do like church and Latin and stuff. Christianity Christianity was originally brought to Cyprus by the apostles Barnabas and Mark in the first century 46 AD. It was under the jurisdiction of the patriarch one of the patriarchate of Jerusalem until 3025. Apostle Barnabas is considered to be the first bishop of Cyprus. Its autocephaly was established at the Council of Ephesus in 436, overriding the claims of the Patriarch of Antioch. Let's get off this because there are so many words I can't pronounce. I'm starting to think I have a cleft palate. I was looking at the roof of my mouth, and there's like a line, like maybe I was developing a cleft palate in the womb, and then it just never split. But it's been really hard. I feel like it's about to split. It's been really hard to talk. Let me see. Alexander the Great seized the island from the Assyrians, the Egyptians, and the Persians. Since we're on the topic of Alexander the Great, I heard he was gay. Let's look at that. Alexander the Great gay? Question mark? Some modern historians, such as James Davidson, Brother of Pete Davidson, see this as evidence as Alexander's homosexuality. Let's see. Forbes, University of Liverpool, Gaiety? What is this? What would be the most... Reddit! That's where we gotta ask. We gotta ask Reddit. Was Alexander the Great, just Alex, was Alex the Great gay or bisexual? Bisexual. Was Alexander the Great bisexual? Let's find out. Now, I know the same-sex intercourse didn't have the same social or cultural connotations as it has today, but how could Alexander's sexuality be described? God, Reddit sucks. Oh, there we go. A classical historian answer. He certainly had sexual relationships with women. Not reading this correctly. He certainly had sexual relations with women throughout his life, and his homosexual relations are the source of speculation. An important fact to consider, which OP mentioned in their question, is that the ancient world sexuality was not viewed in a binary way. It has been viewed in a modern and pre-modern world. The connection between sexuality and gender was largely a Victorian invention from the 1800s, and in the Roman and Greek classical domains, homosexual relationships would have been perfectly acceptable. For the purpose of this question, however, that is where we leave the story of attitudes regarding sexuality. There are many great answers regarding this elsewhere on the site. That means that for Alexander III, there would not have been any great taboo regarding his relations. This does not mean Alexander III would not have faced any political implications due to these relationships, but they also may not have been any significant note to be written of. We know that he was married 3 times, that he sired one legitimate heir, Alexander IV of Macedonia, who was born after the death of his father. So we know he certainly had relations with women. Many of the claims regarding Alexander's sexuality come due to his relationship with his cavalry commander Hephaestion. Mask of Command. Mask of Command, 1987, which examined Alexander's leadership style, shows a deep relationship between the two. They were childhood friends, and Hephaestion was an inner member of Alexander's war council. They were said to be companions in everything and would often regale together. On Hephaestion's death, Alexander wept for days. That's just bros. That's just bros. That's just women being jealous. They're like, he's gay. He's gay. Oh, you don't want to spend time with me? You want to spend time with your war council? Doing war council things? That's gay. Ladies, listen, ladies, I know most of you are 45 to 50. The ones that listen to this podcast. You gotta... I'm gonna adjust that. There we go. Better view for the ladies. Ladies, we don't like talking to you. We have to talk to you. And I'm gonna leave it there. So he's gay. Yeah, he's gay. What else? Legend has it the Greek goddess of love, Aphrodite, was born in Cyprus. The country was known as the playground of the gods. Aphrodite is said to have emerged from a rock at Lachi, now called Aphrodite's Beach, in Polychrysochius. As the ocean waves crushed this rock, they formed pillars of foam that resemble the goddess of love. This place, taxi drivers in Cyprus don't give change. Okay, so they're just stealing. That's cool. Cypriots, that's what they're called. They do not like fishing, and they do not fish. Cafes. Some cafes are only for men. That's pretty gay. Big time foodies. All right, let's see it. Let's see some Cyprus food. Cyprus food. Let's see. What do we got here? What do we got? Oh, what? That all looks really good. Hold on. Halloumi. I think I've had this. I have Middle Eastern friends. That looks pretty familiar. Um, a soft texture with white color match the juicy anticipations of anybody who will be enjoying it with wine or eating it with watermelon. Ugh. Who puts? I don't like these people who combine cheese. They combine cheese and fruit. That is no. You don't put cheese on your fruit. Some people are like, "Oh, apple pie with a slice of cheddar." No. Stop that. That's gross. Um, halloumi has almost always served in traditional taverns as an appetizer, either raw or grilled, also being served as a snack along with almonds, dried apricot, olive bread dipped in virgin olive oil, and wineries during wine degustation. Even though halloumi is rich in fat, it is considered to be a healthier alternative to regular yellow cheese such as Edam or Gouda because it is made without preservatives and lasts for a much shorter time. Okay. Roasted lamb meat. We all know lamb is fucking delicious. Oh, lamb and goat. Like nothing tastes better than eating a beast that you can fuck. Oh, why do they taste so good? That is so. They're the ones that get fucked the most. Lambs and goats. But they just taste so good. People just love getting up in that lamb and goat. Oh, I wonder if hold on, do people in Cyprus fuck goats? Have sex with animals. Yeah, got him. Okay, let's see. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Zoophile goes to prison in bestiality Kate. Um, is is this place in Cyprus? Oh yeah, it's right there. It's in the heart of Cyprus. It's in the heart of Cyprus. Hold on, I gotta see what this city looks like. Hey, that looks really nice. That looks like a beautiful museum. Look at that. Those are paved roads. He was a farmer from here? That looks like a. Hold on. They got a supermarket? Dude, they got a fucking Vallarta. Dude, this guy. You realize this guy had so much access to the women. Like they got quesadillas and shit. Not quesadillas, tortillas. Look at that. What kind of this guy's got his Gucci on. He's got, Jordans. He's got the sneakers, and he decided to bang a goat. Okay. Man from rural Nicosia. Hold on. How rural is this? Let me go back. So if let's say I'm at the Metropole, and I needed directions from the Liddy. 25 minutes. The entire city, you could drive across it in 25 minutes. So what's the rural part of this area? What, is he in the national park? Is he over here in Balaxir? Come on. Come on, dude. How much is a hotel in this city? 140 bucks. 140 bucks. There's a university. There's a casino. They're fucking playing it. He was in a very, very rural. This is a very rural man. This is not an urban gentleman. Okay. A man from rural Nicosia has received a prison sentence after he was found guilty for sexually abusing and torturing animals at a small farm in Lanarka. Okay, Lanarka. Where is that? Okay, that's quite a while. That's quite a while away. Wait a second. Small farm in Lanark. This is even more urban. Dude, this is like, oh man, they got a mall. They got a mall with an Antla Koninsky. Dude, look. You can go to the Anton Leninsky or whatever. They got Maseratis? I listen. Never have I thought that you could have a McDonald's, a KFC, and a Maserati in the same town as a cowfucker. Okay. According to Cyprus news agency, 65-year-old male from a rural town outside Nicosia at a small farm in Lanarka was found guilty on Wednesday of bestiality-related charges. The crimes took place in early 2020 or 2018, 4 years ago. This was written in 2022 in September. This took place nearly a year and a half, almost three, not a year and a half, almost 4.5 years. Almost, this guy nearly banged his animals for 5 years. So from 60 to 65, that's all porkin years. When the owner of a small farm in Lanarka district told police an unknown person had been trespassing on the property and abusing the animals in his barn. After the farmer filed a complaint with the police in early February, the property and livestock were under partial surveillance. But the State Animal Services Administrator had confirmed the suspicions based on the evidence relating to bestiality, such as sodomy and other sexual abusive acts that had been going on even after police were notified. A month later, a man from a rural town in the Nicosia district, so then, hold on. So going back to Nicosia, just take a look. Stop trying to show me hotels, you weirdos. I'm trying to learn about this goat fucker. Okay, so he's from Nicosia. He's from the center of Cyprus. And then he traveled to the Lanarka Bay to pork. A month later, a man from a rural town in the Nicosia district was apprehended and later admitted that he had been abusing the animals for 3 months. Oh, 3 months of just pow, 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 pow. Hold on. I gotta figure something out. Now, here, I have some questions. Like, how do you know someone had abused his animals? What does that mean? Does he mean like the animals are like skittish now? They're like get away from me. Or is he like noticing like, what's all this fucking white stuff on my cow? They're showing a picture of a cow. He could have other, you know. Hold on. Lanarka judge hands down sentence 4 years after man. Oh, that's what it was. I thought it was a sentence for 4 years. I'm like, 4 years? When I get out, I'm just going right back to it. I mean, people shoot somebody, get 15 years, and then go right back out onto the street and shoot someone again. Okay, the Lanarka district judge found the defendant guilty on a total of 57 bestiality charges. 57 bestiality charges, and sentenced him to 9 months. 9 months behind bars. That's it. And then it's like, in other news, your livestock are not safe. Dude, I would be so pissed if I found out someone like fucked my chicken. Dude, this is a real mature podcast. Real mature 25-year-old podcaster over here. Oh, man. It's got to be a longer... What's the charge in America? How long do you go to jail for bestiality in America? Whoever carnally knows a dead body or animal or bird is... What? Whoever carnally knows? Okay. Is guilty of bestiality. Wait, hold on. That's necrophilia. A dead body is necrophilia, not bestiality. If I was with someone in jail, and I'm like, hey bud, what are you here for? And they're like, bestiality. And I'm like, oh man, I mean, if I was born in a different time, I could maybe see myself doing that, but that's fucking crazy. What kind of animal? He's like, dead body. Imagine he just he's like, whoa, 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 you would fuck a goat? And I'm like, you're fucking a dead body. You're gonna come at me for fucking a goat and you're fucking a dead body. How dare you? How dare the judgment, sir? If knowingly done in the presence of another person may be sentenced. Wait, what? If knowingly done in the presence of another person may be sentenced to imprisonment for not more than 1 year, or to pay a fine if not more than $3,000 or both. But it's also legal in 4 states. It's legal in 4 states. Go away. What is this? Continue to cite. Oh, this article's brutal. Look at this. The title is "Bestiality is Legal in 4 States." Two are trying to change that, and then it's got as up close of a horse, just real up close, like the horse is like trying to shake off. I thought it was a carrot. What will you do for some sugar cube snowball? The lawmakers in Hawaii. Hold on. Is bestiality legal in Hawaii? What? That's insane. That's insane. Hang loose, brother. You wanna fuck my cow? That's that island hospitality for you. That's terrible. That's disgusting. That's gross. That's just straight up gross. That's gross. Lawmakers in Hawaii are considering a measure to formally outlaw the sexual abuse of animals, an issue the bill's supporters say is surprisingly common but rarely publicized. Surprisingly common? Oh, I thought he meant like the support is surprisingly common. I thought he's like, I didn't expect so many people to be against this. People just don't want to believe that this is happening in our community. Stephanie Kendrick, a public policy advocate for Hawaiian Humane Society, said Tuesday at a hearing at the House of Judiciary and Hawaiian Affairs Committee, the problem is that it's happening in our community when we need to be able to stop it. I keep hearing stuff about young men, not to get on my Andrew Tate shit, but I keep hearing stuff about young men and how we're like, oh, do you know how difficult it is for young men to get erections? Young men are not getting as hard as they used to be. Young men really got it tough to get it up. Is this like, I imagine this has to be a young, I don't picture, well, the last guy was 65 years old, right? Oh, that's food, not not bestiality. I went over to the food tab. It's like, ooh, yeah, lamb meat. Speaking of lamb meat, anyway, let's just jump back into this Hawaii article. In addition, sexual abusers of animals have been shown to collect and I'm getting off this website. Or let's see what happens. Maybe I'll get copyright stricken. If I do, I understand why. But collect and share CP and express interest in other aberrant behavior involving sexual violence and fetish behaviors. The bill continues. Establishing the sexual assault of an animal as a separate crime will allow state law enforcement officers to better identify potentially dangerous and violent sexual predators in their community. Are they trying to say what I think they're trying to say? They're like, listen, they're not pedos. They're not a nonce, as the British would say. They just bone animals, and we can't have that in our community. We need to protect these nonces. What are the nonces going to think when people are banging their goats? That's what it feels like they're saying. I know they're not saying that, but it kind of feels like they're saying that. The legislation will classify this act as a Class C felony if a person has sex with an animal, punishable to up to 5 years in prison and a fine of up to $10,000. So, yeah. Yeah, okay, we're taking care of it. It's illegal in most states, but wait, hold on. But is this getting done? Is the question. While shocking, this is actually a very difficult case. Jason Mower, a spokesperson for the Sweetwater County Sheriff's Office, said in a statement at the time, also to satisfy the elements of a cruelty to animals charge. Oh, I see. They're trying not to. It's not just cruelty to animals, it's its own crime. I see. It is our understanding that we would need to prove the suspect's actions in this case actually injured the animal. That's awful, man. They're like, this is pretty. It's definitely abuse, but they're like, is he even really doing anything to this whatever animal? Horse abuse. Yeah, that's funny. That's so funny. Oh, well, to be fair, you kind of do. I knew someone who um worked on a ranch with horses. They like raised horses. She had jerked off many a horse. So like, and she wanted. We were kind of dating. I sent her a pic of the ween, and I'm on camera now. Oh man, admitting to this stuff is different when I'm on camera. Uh, but she had asked for it, and I was like, ooh, I don't really like sending these, but she asked for it, and she had been sending me the tasteful noodles, and I just feel like looking back on it now, like she had been used to seeing the horse wangs. Like my shit's nowhere near horse level. Are you kidding me? Oh, I want to Google a horse wiener, but I don't think I can show that on YouTube. There have been at least 5 arrests related to animal sexual abuse in at least 4 different states within the first few weeks of the year, she told the judiciary community. Every single case, the accused either had a history of child abuse or faces additional charges related to child abuse or CP. Protecting the most vulnerable in our community should be. That's hold on. Then why are they out? They're like, listen, we can't get these child predators on being child predators. So we got to get them on all this horse stuff they're doing. This is just like, this does kind of sound like the language from when I was younger and they were talking about legalizing gay marriage. When they're like, then if you legalize gay marriage, people will be able to marry children. That was something I heard in a congressional hearing on television. Or like marrying a chair. Like they were like, you can marry anything if it's not distinctly between a man and a woman. Man, let's get off of this. Let's back off. Let's go back to the food. That was a turn there. We took a turn. We took that turn together. Thank you. Thank you for sticking with me, fellas and 45-year-old women. Souvlaki, barbecued meat in Cyprus. Souvlaki is truly a blessing for anyone who's a fan of barbecued meat. Usually it looks like Armenian kebab. That does look like fantastic meat. Ooh, what is this? This looks good. Tarhana, dried mixture of yogurt, milk, and wheat. Unlike all other foods, tarhana or tarhanas cannot be consumed on its own. Usually tarhanas is used to make soup or tarhana sopa, which is considered to be one of the healthiest food in the Mediterranean due to its positive effects on the digestive system. The soup consists of trahanas, halloumi, cheese, and milk. Trahanas is usually made at the end of the summer, so that a light breeze and moderate warmth allow the tiny pebbles of flour, wheat, and bulgur to dry and form small chunks. One of the oldest fast foods, and it's like a porridge. Okay, eggplant filled with meat and potato. That sounds bomb. I recently had an eggplant parmesan. I'd never had that. Eggplant's pretty good. I remember I tried making eggplant when I had no experience cooking with it, and it came out terrible. It was so gross. I hated it. But I'm glad they got some good stuff, and it's they fill it with one of those lovely sexable animals. Spices and cheese. Sheftali's meatballs. We all know what a meatball is. Um, Kopepia, which is, Armenian dolma. Larvi, beans. Who cares about beans? Oh, uh, pilaf with spaghetti. Whoa, what is that? That looks weird. Macaronia, oven baked pasta. It's baked ziti. That's just baked ziti. Honey dough balls, beef stew and red wine, tzatziki, baklava. What is that? Chicken with taro potatoes. Chicken with taro potatoes. That's interesting. Due to the heavy consumption of pork, Cypriots. It looks like it says Cypriots. Cypriots sometimes cook chicken and taro potatoes in the oven in order to give their stomachs a rest. The combination of chicken and taro potatoes is considered to be very healthy due to the high content of protein, vitamins, and fiber. I love taro in boba milk tea. Delicious. Chicken, I didn't know it was a potato. Chicken is marinated with spices and put into an oven platter with full lemon, which is known to soften the white meat. An alternative way to cook chicken, if you only cook the chicken breast, would be able to fry it in a saucepan until golden. Tirokafteri? Spicy spread? What is that? Just like tzatziki, it's just spicy tzatziki. Smoked spread? Gross. That's it. And that's the 17 foods. Okay, let's move on. Let's go back to the fun facts. Major tourist destination, world's oldest wine label. The only foreign venue is at a royal wedding. There is a tree in Cyprus known to fulfill wishes. This tree is at the entrance of the Christian catacombs of Paphos. It is adorned with handkerchiefs and ribbons. People believe that infertile women will bear children and people will return to their loved ones when something that belonged to them is tied to this tree, along with the belief that something good will happen. This is more like that will just happen. Not they will return. Not, hey, if you tie a handkerchief to this tree and you're having a lot of sex, you could get pregnant. Or if you tie a knot to this tree and you miss your family, you might go back to your family. Like those things will just happen anyway. So, fake tree. The whole town in Cyprus is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Its name is Paphos. UNESCO Paphos. Okay. It's the only capital in the world that is divided between two nations. Oh, the Republic of Cyprus is Turkish Republic to the north of Cyprus. Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus. Okay. Depending on which part of the... Very low crime rate. Very low crime rate. Interesting. Cyprus facts for kids. Why is... Cyprus is also the first country to be governed by a Christian. That's just odd. Why? They're like, hey, kids. Christian. See, that's sneaky. That's real sneaky. That's like a dog whistle for pedos, for the nonces. They're like, hey, kids, you want to come to this Christian country? First Olympic medal won by Cyprus was at the London 2012 Olympics. Damn! For what? Hold on, why did it take you so long just to get one medal? The Olympics have been going on forever. Men's laser event? What? Skeet shooter. Sport. Sailing. Oh, sailing. For sailing. That's an Olympic sport. Actually, sailing is legit. I would say sailing is a decent sport. Okay, fair. Good on you. 20 rare species of orchids. Don't care. Don't care. The Sirtos is the most popular folk dance in Cyprus. Let's watch a video. pulling up the Certos.
Our sweet.
Oh, they got the cool hats. They got fezzes on. Look at them. Let's hear the music just for a second. Look at this Game of Thrones ass dance. Look at that fat kid in a dress. That's the most popular dance. That's the most popular dance. Folk dance. Once governed by the British, everybody was. A variety. Aw, man. A rare variety of sheep. Lots of variety. Yeah. All kinds of fine ass sheep in this motherfucker. All kind of all kinds of fine ass sheep in Cyprus. That's enough of that. Almost 80% of the population follows the Autocephalous Greek Orthodox faith. Easter is the main holiday. Mount Olympus is in Cyprus. Interesting. I want to see it. I want to see it. That's Mount Olympus? Hold on. Caia Nostra. I gotta find this place. How's that not a UNESCO World Site? I gotta see pictures of this place. Oh, they put cell towers on Mount Olympus? That's shitty. Come on, man. That's where the gods hang out. You think you think Zeus is ever like, I got 5 bars? That's a pretty dumb joke. Paved roads on Mount Olympus. Do you not care for the old gods? Come on, fellas. Alright, let's go back. For visitors, one of the only 4 countries in the EU that drives on the left. The other 3 are the UK, Ireland, and Malta. 20 to 30% of the population of the country smokes. Well, hold on. What's the American population? Only 12%. I feel like tons of people smoke. How about vape? Okay. Still, how about smoke weed? 18%. Okay. So I'm sure, like, if you factor in, like, weed, cigarettes, and vape, it still doesn't touch 30%. So, yeah, they're smoking way more. Let's keep it going. Hairdresser, beautician, nail artist, or megabet gambling office is easily accessible in the country. Cyprus is known for its sunshine. Paphos is home to various rare species, including the caretta turtle that swims in the sea. The Zenobi, a ro-ro ferry that sunk in 1980, is one of the top dive attractions in the world today. On decks, vending machines and carpets dominate. It is also home to tuna and barracuda. What's the purpose of this cat? The remains of the oldest pet cat were found in Cyprus. Oh, buried in with its master. Archaeologists found its remains dating back to 9,500 years. 9,500 years. The blissful church of Agios Kyprianos is believed to be a place where bad spirits were removed. Nestled at the center of Meniko, it has an impressive bell tower featuring ogive arches, but a number of renovations have been done to improve the original layout. The Tomb of Kings, World Heritage Site. Googling. We're going to go into those next. Outside the city of Paphos, which is another World Heritage Site. One of the most fantastic specialties Protaras offered is the Halloumi Wonder Cheese. Oh, it's the Wonder Cheese. Oh, it's the Wonder Cheese. Lefkara village is reputed for its lace. Oh. Once covered by a thick forest, Aya Napa means wooded valley and ancient. Who cares? Oh, it's got a buzzing nightlife. Oh. Now the only thick forest you have to go through is the bush of the women there who live there. That's yeah. Again with these orchids, no one gives a shit. The Limassol Carnival. I want to see some stuff about the Limassol Carnival. Visitors claim the event has a way of making them forget their troubles and laugh with their hearts. They probably get drugged. Fig Tree Bay. Don't care. All right. Oh, other facts. Other facts about Cyprus. Literacy rate. Pretty good. Suffrage. 88 years of age. They also got Islam. Cool. I'm over it. Let's jump into this carnival really quick. Whoa, this looks interesting. Oh, look at this guy, the Riz Master over here. Look at him. Damn. Look at the. Hold on. I think it's time. I don't know what to call this segment, but we're gonna look at the Cyprus women. Cyprus women. Ooh. Actually, she doesn't look bad for a granny. If I'm being totally honest, I've seen some pretty rough old women when doing this. So I just go name of the country, women. That I don't know the age of that young girl. She's got the heavies. Honestly, these two, these two, all beaten up by the sun. She's a child. But if we go back to that carnival, I assume all these girls are looking to take drugs and get the pipe. So I would assume. Nope, those are children. Look at all this. So, what is this festival? Because apparently children are involved in it. So it's not like the thing in Brazil, like Rio. What's the thing in Brazil? Brazil Carnival. What is that called? So it's not like the Brazilian one. Like I thought it was gonna be a little bit more like this, you know, like a little more like ba-bam. But no, I guess this is more of a family thing. Look at this shit. What? Ridicule of leaders samba skimpy garb at Brazilian carnival. He's like, look at my haha president. Look at me. A ba-bam. Okay. Back to this. Why are they all dressed up as Super Mario? Wait, what? Okay, let's figure out what this stuff is about. The Limassol Carnival. What is it? It's going to be every February 18th. But what is this? It's a folk festivity in Limassol. Clothes. Across Cyprus. Throughout the centuries, the tradition of the Apokries, the carnival festival season, was celebrated across the island, but the festivities local to Limassol grew into a scope that so much in time they became an integral part of the town's identity and culture. According to Georgios, blah 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 blah, the main characters. It's kind of long, but it's also kind of short. Um, I'm just going to read the last one. Serenaders additionally feature the various carnival events, visual arts. Let's go into like some articles. Let's go into some articles. Articles. There's got to be some crazy. Hold on. Crime in Cyprus. Criminality. Let's see. Let's see. What do we got here? I don't want the stuff. Environment, drugs. Cyprus is the destination is a destination. Cyprus is a destination market for cannabis, cocaine, and synthetic drugs, but there is little indication that this transshipment point for drug trafficking flows. Cannabis is the most prevalent illicit drug in Cyprus, so then they're fine. If people smoke weed, that's like the most docile, unless you dab. Like if you dab, that's crazy. Dabbing is really nuts. I I highly do not recommend. I would steer you away from dabbing. One time during 420, me and my friends were buying weed because it was 420, and in California, there are all kinds of these crazy specials on weed where they're like, "We'll give you, a brick of weed for only $50," and it's like, what? Why? They they were giving out free dabs. Just take a dab. Free dabs? Free dabs? That should be illegal. Especially because they were doing it in the parking lot. They're doing it in the park. Oh, free dab. Dab it up. And then drive home. That's crazy. Okay. How much does it cost to live in Cyprus? Cost of living in Cyprus. 22% lower than the United States. A single person estimated monthly costs are $800. Ooh, I just recently got my monthly cost to like internet and everything to around $1,000. Yes, that's really really cool to me. I don't know what that costs. Let's look at like if I wanted to go there. So I want to go to Cyprus. So flights to Cyprus. If I wanted to go to Lanark, yeah, I gotta go to Lanarka. I gotta go take a stop, check out the animal boner, but like B-O-N, like he's the one who bones, not the animal boner. Like, you know, he's the one who bones. Okay. So if I wanted to go at the end of this month, I could get there for cheap $1,200. But if I gotta go later, like maybe I want to go. Oh, okay, 1,000. It's pretty cheap to go here. Pretty cheap. How long of a flight? Like only a 20-hour flight. Oh. Okay. And then what about the hotels in in the animal fuckerville? Hotels. Oh, I gotta pick the expensive one. $200 a night. Ooh, let's see. The Radisson. Mwah, all reviews. I want to see the lowest rating. Incredibly incredibly noisy wedding overnight going on in front of our room right now at the swimming pool area. Fireworks included. Check my video attached. Is completely unacceptable. What? There's nothing you can do about that. Sorry, the 5 stars was by mistake a long time ago. Basically, I'm living just opposite of you. You are way too noisy from your roof bar. Don't let people sleep at night nor chill in the evenings. So there's like an apartment right across the street from this place? Where am I? Hold on. What are you talking about? Who lives in this area? Uh Here. I gotta see. Let me try this. Boom. And then go to, there's gotta be is there a street view? There we go. Okay. Where is it? Where is the Radisson? I mean, the Radisson should be here. It should be right here. Cyprus. I gotta find this lady. I gotta find out where her house is. She's right next to this Radisson. Okay. This is my GeoGuessr. Here we are. Okay. Okay. Let's go. I got this. I got this. Coffee and more? Okay. Skybar, coffee, Mabre. It's gotta be... Oh, hold on. I think I'm too far away. The Radisson hadn't been built yet. That has to be the case. I'm not seeing a lot of homes over here. Oh, maybe those are the homes? Yeah, these have to be homes up there. Well, you're living on top of a... This is downtown living, lady. Like, I hear stuff all the time. Yeah, people are definitely living. So they live here, and the Radisson must be, like, over here. And right across the street, it's just like... Alright. So expensive. Expensive to be here. But it's weird for you to be like, they're having parties at the Radisson. Let's check out one more hotel. One more. Hoddle. On the highest end of the spectrum. There's only one. The Petro Bros. Three-star hotel. Let's see. Sort by lowest rating. Was moved here by the Larco Hotel after they double booked my booked room. Hotel seemed okay, not perfectly clean, not particularly dirty. My shower in my room was a bit broken. However, be warned, I need to take a taxi at the airport at 4:45 in the morning, and the desk booked me an unregistered taxi. The taxi had no identification other than a standard license plate. The driver was not able to write any receipts. That is sketch. To be fair, if I was a woman, I'd be like, I'm getting abducted. I'm gonna be sold to Andrew Tate. First night I slept in a room with moisture halfway up the walls. A star. The second evening was better. 2 stars. See, oh, a Romanian. Oh, god damn. A Romanian is complaining? A Romanian? They only, they did not clean up the dead body. There was a whole dead body in my room. They didn't let me eat the dead body. What kind of service is this? Alright, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. I'm not gonna get into these like UNESCO sites, because I took too much time learning about the animal boners. Thank you so much for listening. I love doing this podcast. I'm happy to get video. I'll be posting more regularly on YouTube at Pandering Hour, and anywhere you listen to podcasts, Spotify video. And if you want to follow me on social media, Anthony with Cheese on TikTok, the Anthony Martin on Instagram. Thank you so much. I love you all. Bye-bye.